just let me go. Please let me go. You like to love so hard and then you throw it away. You like to open skies and then you blame it on me. You're someone I can never be with. You joke about my flaws and weaknesses. Why'd you love so hard and then just throw it away? You opened up my heart just to close it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So don't you blame it on me. You never knew how bad it was. Guess you never really cared because you said your parents never gave you hugs, and as a child you were never loved. You made me love so hard, but then you threw it away. You like to open skies and then you blame it on me. You're someone I can never be with. You joke about my flaws and weaknesses. Why'd you love so hard and then just throw it away? You opened up my heart just to close it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't you blame it on me. Yeah. You open skies. You open all my scars and then you blame it on me. You're someone I can never be with. You joke about my flaws and weaknesses. So don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
It's almost like falling in love for the first time, all over again. Hold on tight to the feeling, but it's a roller coaster in my head. So I'm holding myself on a precipice, and I've been dreaming off the ground. So I'm looking for something that's definite. I'm praying you don't let me down. It's gotta be all. It's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. Oh, or nothing at all. Hold these doubts like they're playing cards, close to my chest. Turn them round for the river and hope it's something that I won't regret. So I'm holding myself on a precipice, and I've been dreaming off the ground. So I'm looking for something that's definite. I'm praying you don't let me down. It's gotta be all. It's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing.
Oh shit, hang on. Wait, maybe. I think I'm having Discord problems. I'm not able to connect to Steph. Or to Discord rather. Hang on. I'm gonna have to install Zoom or some shit like that. Let me see. I'm trying to set up Zoom here because I don't. This is not what I usually use to do screen sharing. So I need to like figure this out. Oh my gosh. It's telling me to install updates now. Updating? What the heck?
Your smile keeps playing, you're miles away. Yeah, I would go overseas just like that. Don't overthink it, why can't you stay here? Give me the call and I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure. Yeah, it's so overwhelming, but I will wait forever so you can come and get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Why try so much to get back? That's something you thought I had to drive me crazy, but I still want you here. So just give me the call and I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure. Yeah, it's so overwhelming.
Hello?
But I will wait
Hello? Can you hear me?
so you can come and get it. I don't
Hello? Wait.
understand it.
Just...
Hello.
Oh, you hear me?
I can hear you.
Finally. What the heck?
Finally.
How do I show my screen on this thing? What the heck?
Can you make the green, the bar up here at the bottom? There's a box with an arrow in it.
Oh, I see it. Share screen. Click. This screen, I guess. Share. All right, so you see my screen now?
Yes, I see it.
What the heck?
I see it.
Why? How come Discord wasn't working for me? What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe it's to celebrate. It said it was our 6-year friendship-versary.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Clearly, it's celebrating. And it
Celebrate.
celebrated too hard.
I think, well, hang on, where's reset? Here it is, reset position. The internet here in Surrey isn't as good as in Seattle. And, well, I mean, it might not be,
Right.
I don't know for sure if it's a Surrey, Seattle thing, but it's like, it might just be this, my building's internet is not as good.
Right.
Oh shoot, what is this?
You are up to date, it said.
Yeah. Oh, I close this.
Good job.
Close this. Wait, do you hear music then? Is it sharing my desktop audio?
No. No.
But if I do this, you hear it?
I don't hear any.
All right, hang on a second. I don't know if this is gonna make me leave the meeting, but I think I have to refresh a browser thing. So
Okay.
hello. Wait,
Hello.
maybe it's okay. It is. So if I do this, do you hear music?
No.
What the heck? How do I choose the microphone that is... Oh, hang on. Let's see. I need... Cable output? No, this is speaker.
Sometimes when you hit share, you have to click an extra button to share the audio.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make it replicate my my Discord setup. Hang on a second.
Gotcha.
Can you still hear me now? Hello? I don't think... Wait a second, is this... What is B2 set to? B2, okay, so then that means I go here. Out B2, where the heck is, oh, here's out B2. Okay, so do you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you're not sharing your screen, and I don't hear any music
now
from the screen.
Oh wait, hang on, the music froze. What the heck? Okay, do you hear music now?
Nope.
What the heck? Maybe it has some sort of noise canceling thing going on. Which I don't know how to deal with. Zoom, background, browser, built-in noise. I don't want any noise suppression.
Oh, I hear some noise now.
Okay. Yeah, so on, I think the Zoom is doing noise cancellation and it's detecting the music as noise maybe. And trying to cancel it. Which I don't see an option to disable. Okay, anyway, now I'm gonna share a screen, I guess. Share.
Okay.
You see the screen now?
Yes.
Alright, this might be as good as it gets for today, and hopefully it'll be better next week.
Okay.
How are you doing, Steph?
I'm doing okay. Sorry, the music is kind of loud.
Okay, I just wanted to, I'll turn off the music. I just wanted to check that I can stream my desktop audio through Zoom.
Gotcha.
Can I close this thing? Is this gonna disconnect me? I hope not. Are we still connected?
We're still connected.
Okay, good. Where's my just chatting topics? Here it is. You said you're doing okay? You're not doing the best?
I'm doing okay. I had a long day, and I have a presentation at 8 a.m. tomorrow that I have to do. So I'm just got a lot going on.
Yeah, I got a bit of a headache. I don't know if I'm dehydrated or something. I tried drinking and didn't fix it.
Did you try drinking something with salt?
Coke Zero has salt in it, I think. Doesn't it?
Not a lot.
Actually, I don't see salt on this ingredient list that I'm reading now. I don't know if it's a different formula in Canada versus the US, because I feel like they had salt in the US, but like listed as ingredient, or sodium anyway, and I don't see that on this list, on this Canadian can.
I mean, Canadian Coke is different, but I think it might just be different packaging more than that it doesn't have salt in it.
Okay, so then I don't know the answer to your question of did I try drinking something with salt
Like
in it?
Gatorade or something like that.
I did not try drinking that.
Is it hot where you are?
Nope. It's pretty cold. It's raining a lot too.
Gotcha.
I think it rains more here than in Seattle.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's not though. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, there's a meme that says Seattle rains a lot, and I'm like, it doesn't rain that much. Like it rained more in Montreal than it did in Seattle, or equivalently, it rained about the same. And like, after living in Seattle for a couple of years, I'm like, I don't know why people say it rains so much in Seattle, because it rains about the same in Montreal. It's like it rains a normal amount for me. Then I got to Surrey, and in 2 months in Surrey, it rained more than, like, I don't know, 2-3 years in Seattle.
I don't know what to tell you.
Wow, the people
you think
who think
maybe-
Seattle rains a lot, have never been to Canada, I guess.
Do you think maybe you just don't go out? You're going outside more, and so you're seeing the rain more?
Yeah, that's a possibility. That was one of the just chatting topics, actually. In our February 5th stream, this was right after I had visited places in Surrey and then came back to Seattle to talk to you about it. But I hadn't signed a at least yet. We talked about the garbage. There's no garbage chutes in any buildings in Vancouver because there's a building code or something like that. And I was saying, I leave my Seattle apartment like once a year. Now I'm gonna have to leave like once a week or something like that to take the garbage out.
Right. I have to walk away for a second. Somebody's smoking a lot of weed outside, and it's the smell is really strong. So I need to go shut the door.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh my god, it's hard to describe how strong that is. Wow. All right. I don't have to go outdoors. It's coming into me.
But yeah, so I'm forced to leave my apartment. And And so I've been leaving my apartment a lot more, which I guess is good. It's like exercise and it's supposed to be part of the treatment plan for depression is to go outside more.
Exactly. Exactly. Are you enjoying it?
Nope.
That's lame. Where are you going?
I don't. So you remember when like 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, when I was saying I need to choose a place to live, and I'm not even sure if it's gonna be British Columbia or Alberta or something, you know, like Saskatchewan. We're on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I was like, I need a place with good Amazon delivery or whatever, right?
Right.
And Surrey isn't that good. Like, so there's no, I can't get my groceries delivered here, and there's a lot of things I can't get delivered. So now I have to go grocery shopping in the physical world.
Wow. That's a big change.
Yeah. But I mean, I started using Instacart, so maybe I found a solution. But it's also like, I don't know, Instacart seems a lot more expensive than what I was. It's tough also to judge because like I think it's like the Canadian currency. I just like the numbers are bigger, right? But is it more expensive? I can't tell.
Right.
Okay.
It's hard to get used to that.
I feel like it might be more expensive, but I can't really tell. Like even taking into account the exchange rate.
Yeah.
I'm getting price sticker shock when I see the prices sometimes. Like I feel like if I want to buy a raw steak to cook, right? I think it's like $20 US in Seattle, something like that.
Okay.
And then it's like $60 Canadian, and I'm like, I think 60 Canadian is more than 20 US. Yeah, I'm like this, like I don't think it's more than like it's 3x right at that price, and I don't think the exchange rate is 3x. So
right. I don't know what the exchange rate is currently, but that sounds
it's like 1 point
extreme.
something, whatever it is, right? Like it could be, whether it's 1.1 or 1.9, it's not 3x is what I'm getting at.
It's not 3, yeah.
Wow. So, I'm also trying to do, as part of like the going outside, I'm trying to do in real life social activities. So I found a group for introverts in Vancouver, and they had a video game trivia thing. So I went to that. It was like at some pub or something.
Oh wow, how was it?
It was okay. I couldn't open up. I didn't talk to, like, you know, I answer questions, but I didn't really initiate conversations. It's too much energy to socialize with people. I don't like it.
I hear you.
But we did okay. We got second place.
That's pretty good.
It's like 1 point per question, basically. And there was like 50 questions, I think, overall.
Yeah.
But then, like in the final bonus round, they played like songs, and you had to guess which decade that song was from. Video game songs, right? There's a video game trivia. So, like the 1990s, the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, and you can also, so for every decade you guess correctly, you get 1 point. And you can also guess which game series it's from. It doesn't have to be the specific game. It can be like, you can just say, like, you know, instead of I'm trying to give an example you'd be familiar with, but I'm not. Maybe I won't buy it. I would just say, like, if there's a series of game called Final Fantasy. There's like 13 games in the series at least. You know, Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy. And so you just say Final Fantasy. It doesn't matter which one. Good enough. That's what I mean by series.
Okay.
So you can also guess the series, and if you get, there was 10 questions. If you get 5 of them correct, you get 2 bonus points. So, but it's harder to guess the series than to guess a decade, right? So that's like the bonus thing.
Right.
Anyway, we got 4 out of 5 of the series correct, so we were 1 away from getting the bonus. And so we're second place. First place was 1.5 points ahead of us. So we had gotten the freaking vote. Like, we got 1 more series. We would have gotten the 2 bonus points, and then we would have got first place.
Man. Yeah.
I say 1.5 because, like, there was stuff where if you were close, like one of the questions was like, how many buttons are on the PlayStation Portable? And then I think the correct answer was 11 or 14 or something. I don't remember, something like that. And he said, but if you said 15, you get half a point or something like that. So there was these little half points here and there.
Gotcha.
So I did that. It seems like it's a monthly thing, but I think I want to do more than once a month. Like, I think I'm aiming for once a week for in real life socialization. So I gotta find something else to do also, I guess. Some
other things. Cool.
Jubilee, welcome in. And also Doll Empress. Sorry, Doll was here from the beginning. Welcome in, Doll. And Jubilee is here. I haven't seen her in like a month or 2 months or something like that. Jubilee, how's it going?
Yeah. Hey, Jubilee. Hey, Doll Empress.
We're doing our just chatting before Silksong, Jubilee. I was just talking about how I'm trying to do in real life socialization.
More socialization than you've done in the past 5 years.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do lifestyle changes too now, right? I'm trying to, so there's that. Right. There's going outside for the garbage and the groceries or whatever. The other thing is I started researching, I don't know if you know this term, intentional community. Have you heard of this?
I have heard of it. Yeah.
Why don't you explain it to us for people who might be unfamiliar?
explain an intentional community? Isn't that
Yeah.
where you sort of um, set up a group that you want to live with, and you base it on um, like shared beliefs or like shared values, I guess I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty vague or broad, like you're saying.
Right.
Shared intentional community, and then there's like a couple of subsets of that. One of them is, what is it called? Shared housing or something like that? I forget. Or
Like co-housing or something.
yeah, yeah. So it's like let's say a small neighborhood, and everybody buys a house there, but then there's also like a shared space, like an amenity center in a condo, kind of is the equivalent.
Right.
And everybody pays to maintain that, and you cook together, you eat together, and you might share equipment like hammers or screwdriver, like things you don't use too often to save money. You share with your neighbors.
And usually there's like a scheduled stuff, and you kind of agree to, yeah, like to be a part of these regular dinners and stuff like that. Like there's um, the intention that you will be deliberately contributing to this community.
Yes.
Are you looking into a
Yeah.
intentional community of some kind? Okay.
Yes. I said the intentional community is like the broad term, and then there's those things underneath. Then there's also this other thing called commune, which is where like everybody shares ownership of something or something like that.
Right.
And that one is like, so there's cults apparently that are these things. Where you sign over all your belongings to the cult leader, and then
right.
And so it's like,
are
it's
you looking
difficult.
to join a cult?
No, I'm trying to avoid that. So now I'm trying to say, how do I thread the needle?
Trying to avoid that. Okay.
How do I thread the needle so that I get, the good community and not end up in the bad community?
Right.
Julie says, I'm doing okay. Stuff I don't want to share on stream. Keeping the vibes up instead of bringing things down. Good to see you, though. Yeah. It's good to see you too, Jubilee. So I'm researching, like, there's a couple of intentional community, like in British Columbia, but they're either I think two of them were like just full, like they're like every house was taken, and so you can be on a wait list so that when someone moves out, then you can buy a house and then move in and join it. There's another one where they're trying to set it up, but like I think they got, what's the word, permitting issues with the local government, like because you have to buy a plot of land and then like build like 10 or 20 houses there. And then everyone moves in, right?
Okay.
So there's that one where you can, that one, like they say, like we're accepting applicants. So you can be one of the 10 or 20 people who live in that community, right? We all pitch in to buy the land and the house now. But the last update, it was early 2025. And it looks like they ran into permitting issues, and now I don't know if they're going forward or not, or if they're just like, fuck it, we give up. But yeah, so I'm interested now. I'm trying to look into that, but I'm not finding opportunities. Like, it doesn't seem like it's an easy thing to join.
Right.
I guess I'll jump to the next topic.
Okay.
This happened a while ago, but I forgot to say it back then. Let me see if I can open the picture here. While I was walking around Surrey, I saw a guy get knocked the fuck out.
What?
Let's see here. You see my screen?
Yeah.
So there's this guy. I know you can see my cursor.
Yeah.
So he's here. See, there's a body lying on the divider, the median, I guess, of the road.
Oh, maybe. Is that a body?
Yeah. Right here, this guy.
Oh, wow.
So I think this car door is open. It's not clear from the picture, but I think this car door is open.
Oh, wow.
So I think there was a road rage incident. Like, I took this picture after watching it for a while. There was this other guy shouting at this guy, and I think he punched him and knocked him out. And then the guy who punches walked away, like off to the left of this photo.
Wow.
And so this guy was, and he
That's
was
great.
down for a while. Like it's not like he fell and he just get up. He's just down and he's out. I think he may be dead for all I know. You know, I didn't
Wow.
stay around to check.
Right.
Um,
Wow.
this was back, you know, when I said I'm nervous about violence in Surrey because of the shootings that were happening, and then this happened, and so I took a picture and,
Right.
and then so yeah, but I forgot to talk about it back then.
Wow.
So,
Scary.
yeah, but since then I haven't seen too much stuff happen. I mean, okay, so there's another thing. Kind of near where I live, there's a massage parlor, right?
Oh.
And well, that's the thing. I never went inside, so I don't know, right? But it says massage parlor, and I'm like, well, I do have back pain, so maybe one day I'll go. But then, like one day, I'm walking by, and there's like 6 police officers standing outside. This is at night, also. There's 6 police officers standing at the entrance of the massage parlor. The massage parlor door is open, so I can like peer in, right? Like I'm not very close because I don't want to stand. I don't want to get stand near the cops, right? You know, but I'm and it's just complete darkness in there, right? Like in the massage parlor,
Right.
and the police are standing there at the front entrance with the door open, and they're shouting in there. They're like, "This is the police. If anyone is inside, come out immediately." And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I guess I'm not going to that parlor. Cross that off my list. Not going there.
Doesn't seem like the most relaxing massage.
Yeah.
My goodness.
The thing is, I did get back in Seattle. I went to like a legit massage parlor, and it was good, like because I do have back pains, right? I have like both I'm getting old, but also I had like medical back problems. So,
But I don't think, like, when you go for a legitimate massage, the word parlor is not usually involved.
no, what word do you use?
Like, you went to a masseuse. You went to.
I think it was the place I went to was cryo. No, what's it? Something. What's cryo means ice, but there's a word for back. Cairo. That's it.
Bro?
Cairo Clinic or something like that was the name of the place I went to in Seattle.
Right. Right. Like, no word parlor anywhere
All right.
in there.
Okay, fine. Anyway, so I'm open to like going to a massage place, but this one happened to me nearby.
Maybe
but
not
now
this one.
that I saw that, I'm like, okay, maybe not this one.
Man, maybe the dead guy from your photo used to work there.
There's no reason to tie those two stories together. What the heck? GB says we call them chiropractic clinics. There are massage parlors here too, so maybe best of both worlds. Oh, like you have a business that's like a 2-in-1. It's a chiropractic clinic that also gives massages, or is a massage parlor. That's what.
When
Julie
I would
says.
get massages, I would go to a spa,
A spa.
and I could get like facials and stuff there too if I wanted, but or like salt rub treatments.
I might add spa to my list of keywords to search for then.
Yeah.
Okay, next topic. I made a scanner app, I guess. It's like, so this is the LLM thing, the agent coding thing we talked about last time. Everything's become zero effort to, or it's not quite zero, but it's way reduced effort to produce custom software for your solution, for whatever problems you're encountering.
Right.
And I had scanning software before, like over the years I've been using, but there was always like these niggling inconveniences with the ones that I had.
Yeah.
And so how difficult is it? So I just tell you, like, can you make a scanning app for me, and and make sure you don't do these two annoying features or whatever behavior that the ones I'm currently using have. And it took about a day, so it was more effortful than the floor planning thing, but it did it. It made it, and I like it better now. So
That's incredible.
yeah. And then I decided to publish it on open source for anyone else who wants to use it, but I don't care if no one else uses it because it's like it solves my problem. Just it's better than the two. There was only like 2 real competitors for me that were on the computer, and both of them had something I didn't like, something annoying about it. So now there's 3, I guess, for Linux, Arch Linux. And you know, in my opinion, mine's the best, but it's fine if people don't agree. Julie says we have places that
That's incredible.
you only get massages, like you intentionally walk in for massages, so they are massage parlors. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. Doll says, I got my dinner ready. What did I miss? You missed a bunch of stuff. Like a guy got killed, and a massage parlor got raided by the police, I guess. Julie says there is a bar like in a parlor, and you request full body couples, therapeutic, etc. Okay. Is Silksong part of Hollow Knight? Yes.
Interesting.
Silksong is like the sequel to Hollow Knight, basically. So there's a game, like technically or pedantically, there's a game called Hollow Knight, and then there's another game called Hollow Knight: Silksong. But I feel like nobody calls the second game Hollow Knight: Silksong. I think they just call it Silksong.
Wait, it's literally... Oh, it is called Hollow Knight Silksong.
Yeah. But
Wow.
the whole time. Yeah, here's the
whole
I mean,
time.
this is the logo, right? Is what you're looking up here, I assume. Hollow Knight Silksong.
Right.
But if you look here, this is like
Hollow Knight Massage Parlor.
if you look here, this is how the text is stored without the logo, right? Just as pure text. It's Hollow Knight : Silksong.
Colon. Right.
Yeah. Who died? Just some guy. I don't know who it was. I took a photo. Like I was on the public transit, and I saw, I guess, a road rage incident, and one guy like punched another guy. I say he died, but I don't know if he's actually dead. He just laid out on the floor unconscious, and I said, well, you know, he could be dead for all I know. So I took a picture of that.
Right. He's probably fine. He's probably getting a massage.
Jesus, characters look the same. Yes, same character, same artist. Can't read the fine print. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I made the scanner app, and then I've been starting a whole bunch of projects recently because it's just so low effort now, right? I
Right.
can't remember all. One of them, I'm making it an active reading, an app to encourage active reading. So like,
What is an app to encourage active reading?
so you give it your books, right? Like a Kindle. You upload your books to it.
Okay.
And then like every couple paragraphs, it prompts you to summarize what did the last few paragraphs say
Ah.
in your own words. And then you can also like highlight passages, and then like, you know, like it's like writing in the margins, you know, of a book is what it's simulating. Because the trouble I have sometimes is like I'll read something, and I think we talked about this a little bit before, Steph, in the past. The thing is, like, there's the act of like the syllables are I hear the syllables in my inner monologue, right? As my eyes pass over the words.
Yeah.
And then when I finish, like I'll reach like after like I'll flip 3 pages, and then I'll be able to say, I have no idea what it just said. I don't know what I just read. It just went in and immediately left my mind.
Right.
There was no conscious processing, even though you know the sounds of the syllables occurred in my internal monologue. I couldn't tell you what the arguments were that the author was making or whatever. And then so I said, okay, now I have to read it again, right? And then
Yep.
so that's the idea behind the app.
So it helps with that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Chewie says, nope, I read for fun, not to synopsis the story, and it's not the book for you. Yeah, so I think I suspect that mine is more for nonfiction. Like, I don't know if people would be interested in summarizing fiction, but especially for nonfiction, I as a student reading a textbook, for example, studying for something, I think it's very easy to tell yourself, you know, like, well, I've read the material, so I should be good for the test now or whatever, right? But you did what I described, where the words just passed through you and you didn't retain anything.
Yep.
There's that. I'm working on an automated resume builder thing. So you put in your resume, you upload it once, and it so that the app knows facts about you, like what your work experiences is, and so on. Then from that point, so now that you do that once, then from that point on, whenever you see a job listing, you just copy and paste the job listing, and then it reorders or rephrases your resume to match what the job listing says, and then produces a resume for you automatically to submit
cool.
for that one. So, you know, each resume is tailored to that specific job position.
Right.
So I'm working on that.
I like that.
Yeah. What else? I remember all the things I'm working on. Actually, maybe I have a folder here where I can see it. Is it in here? My documents? Nope. There's that sizzle thing I talked about last time.
Yep.
What's this? Oh, that's a scanning one. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, a bunch of projects is basically like just because it's free, basically, you know, in terms of time, almost. It's not really, I guess. So like a lot of these are multiple day projects, but it's just it feels like so enabling, right? To have an LLM coder just do stuff for you, where you just describe, you know, the project, and then it just works on it.
Yeah, I wish I knew enough about coding to even know what to ask it to do, or like how I could, because like you have a place to host these things,
Yes.
and I don't even quite understand that.
Yeah, I think in theory you can just ask the LM also about that, right? You say like, how do I host it, or you know, what do I do, like,
Right.
and they'll explain to you. But
But sometimes when I try to follow those kinds of instructions, I'm still just like, wow,
yeah,
still too dumb for that. And then it's always like, no worries, I can break it down for you. And I'm like,
yeah,
nope, still too dumb.
yeah. Doll says I could have used an app like that in school. She's talking about the active reading app, I think.
The active reading one, yeah.
Yeah. It is non-trivial. Like you do have to figure out how to host it, but there are like I see stores online of people who say they don't know anything about coding and they make apps like this. So, you know, assuming they're not exaggerating or overhyping, then it seems like it's possible. But I do agree, it's not like, it's not free. Like you do have to spend effort learning that part, like where to deploy the app and so on.
Yeah.
But so there's this other thing. So there's this author, Barry Schwartz, was it? Let me see. Barry Schwartz.
The paradox of choice guy?
Exactly. Paradox of choice, which is what I wanted to talk about, which is like, because I can do anything now, right? With this LLM coder. I can build like any software you want. It can build it for you in theory. And so now I'm like, there's so many projects I want to do. Like, and now I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, you know, there's too many things I want to build.
I feel that way a lot of the time. There's too, like, I don't do any kind of like writing projects and stuff because there's just so many that I want to do that I just like get kind of paralyzed. And I know the answer is to just pick one, but I feel like all my ideas are sort of related to each other. And it just
so write one mega book that brings them all together.
I know, but like then it's too much, and I don't know.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like I have all these projects. I have like I think 20 or 30 projects going on at the same time now, and none of them are getting finished. Right? Like the scanner one is actually finished. So I actually published that online, and other people can go download it now. But the other projects, like some of them are in the usable state, but I wouldn't expect anyone to adopt it just because like it's janky and it's like, you know, it's a passion project. Like you know, I'm the only one. Like I'm accepting things because I know I'm the only one using it. So that's Sizzle, for example. But then there's other projects where they're not in the usable state yet. They're still in the like very early it's still a dream, right? Where I have a description of what I want, and the AI is working on it, but it's not runnable yet, and it doesn't do anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just jumping back and forth between these as my interests, comes and goes.
Yep.
And
That also happens with me with books now because like I can fill my Kindle with so many books that sometimes I'll
yeah,
put one away for a second and kind of start a new one and then kind of be like, oh, I want to read about that. And then like all of a sudden I have 20 books open. I'm like,
yep,
what the hell?
that's
Or,
definitely happened to
20
me.
books that I've half read.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens to me a lot with books because of I was trying to do the Telketsen method. I can never pronounce that word, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
and the thing the inconvenience there is like when the only time I really spend, I feel like I have time to read is when I'm in bed, lying down in bed, so I can read on my phone or my Kindle or whatever. But then I can't, like, when I
Right.
see something and I say, oh, I should, that gives me an idea. I can't write it down.
Yeah.
And so then it's like, okay,
Right.
I'll just stop reading and I'll write it down in the morning, like tomorrow morning when but then
Right.
when I'm at my computer, I'm not reading anymore now. I'm doing other things. And so I
No.
never write down. And so I
Yeah.
never make progress in the book. And so
Mm-hmm.
the active reading thing is also supposed to help with that, right? When you summarize, you can also do that Telcast or whatever.
Supposedly, but then I'm like, I don't want to do that kind of work. I don't know.
I
It's
think
hard.
I would. I mean, we'll see. Once it's built, we'll see. But I would like to do that. Like then, like that is I designed so that you can do it on your phone, the app. So now I'm lying in bed with my phone reading the book, and then it's just now now it's prompting me what did the last few paragraphs say, and I can write it down, and then that will become my news at Telcast or whatever. All right, I got a few TikToks. You ready? Or did I lose Steph? Wait, what? I think my meeting ended because I'm on a free plan or something like that. Wait, Zoom is like, oh, thank you for using. Okay, let me try to create a new meeting. What the fuck? How do I invite? Oh, she sent me a link, so now I can join that. Steph did, I mean. Hang on, let me hide my screen a bit because I don't know if it's gonna pop up something. The frick? Oh, okay, yes, I hear that. Okay, yes, I hear that. How about this? Does this work? No, I need cable input. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Wow, fine, I'll just use this one. Wow, fine, I'll just use this one.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me because I don't know if I chose the right thing on my. Maybe this
Hello.
one. Hello?
There you are. Hello.
I'm trying to. I want Hang on, I'm trying to set the microphone to be this one specific thing, but it doesn't seem to work.
Hmm.
Testing. This is. I don't. Steph, you don't hear me, right? Yeah, I don't think she hears me on this one. Okay, yeah, I don't know why. When I choose the other microphone, I don't think you can hear me.
No. Seems like that I cannot.
Which, the problem with that... Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's just for one day, so... How do I share my screen
Build an
now?
app that fixes it.
The problem with that one... Well, maybe I could. I don't know. The problem with that one is that it would need a server to host the connections, I think.
Gotcha.
But maybe this is fine. All right, you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
And let me play some random YouTube video to test if the sound sharing works. Wow, apparently there's a DDR tournament going on right now. This is a live video. Do you hear this? The music from the YouTube?
No.
So how do I fix that? You who is the
I'm not
Zoom
sure.
expert.
Usually when you share, you click a button that allows. Let's see. Yeah, as far as I know, I've given you all the tools that I have.
Oh, share computer
So
sound.
when you hit share screen,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
there you go.
So do you hear this?
Yep, now I can hear it. Yep.
Now I'm curious, what is this DDR tournament that's happening? It's in Japan. There's a tournament going on. Finals? Anyway. Okay. So let's do the TikToks and then we'll get to the game, I guess. This one's unlabeled, so I don't know what it is.
Hey, microwave, cook this for 3 minutes.
Great idea. I'll put some time on the microwave, keep it late, and we'll get that food cooked for you.
No, stop. That's 1 minute. I need you to cook it for 3 minutes.
Great catch. Thanks for calling me out on that. I did more of an estimation.
Hey, microwave, cook this.
So that's, I guess, the future when everything is AI powered, what it'll be like. Did I
Yeah,
lose
that'll
Seth?
be incredible.
No, she's still here.
I was thinking of, did I show you the photo that the Wix AI made for me?
No.
Oh man. So I updated a um
Website?
I put a blog post on my website
Okay.
to announce my new groups. And I always add a photo. And this time Wix was like, cool, we now have a new AI. Just describe what photo you want, and it can make you a custom one, which I wanted because a lot of times you see this, people who use Wix will have the same like 6 photos on their website. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is great. I'm going to have a new one. So I asked it to make me a photo because these are groups for therapists. I said, smiling professional therapists
Okay.
is what I wanted it to produce.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, I guess, I don't know how to share it best with you. Oh, I guess
Take a
I will.
screenshot and then paste it into Discord.
Okay, I can put it in the Discord, yeah. And then you can share it.
Yeah.
Just because of how amazing it is. Okay, I got Discord open. I will pop it in there. And this is what it made for smiling professional therapists.
What the heck? How do I hang on? Let me open this to the. And then reset zoom. There you go.
Yeah, that's what it made. Like, I've saved it as nightmare fuel because what? Like, what?
There's a.
Like,
This reminds me of a horror game I played. There's a character that would say
yeah,
this.
this is horrifying.
Doll says OMG. Was it called
I mean,
something or 9 something? Hang on.
like,
Yeah,
what's happening with the
ninth entrance.
photo, even just in the background? Like,
The hand
yeah,
on hands. Like 1 or 2 hands is unclear, and
it's unclear.
then
Sort of
these
like
look
this
like
guy's
almost like
necks.
potato Russian dolls, almost like a
Sure, right. Potato, what are these
Matryoshka
called?
or something like that.
Yeah, Matryoshka dolls, right. But also like, oh
And
my
they got,
God,
yeah,
I
so
don't,
there's the mask, which
yeah,
is like, why as a therapist you don't, but and
fine.
then the super long neck, and then the fingers
Right.
here that are just caressing the
Why?
neck.
Who's caressing his
and
neck and why?
some
The
breasts
breast.
also,
It's like,
but
I'm
a
like,
very male
how did
presenting
you?
face, and then
Yeah, like this just it's like a caricature of how bad AI used to be. I'm just like, oh, good Lord.
Doll says that neck,
Like,
someone has to hold it or else snap.
yeah, that's a good point. That's also not where your mask goes.
So there's this horror game that I played, May
Yeah.
Survive No Entrance. I'm trying to see if they have a picture. There's a monster with just a very long, yeah, this guy. See the long neck? And
Oh,
that's what it
creepy.
reminded me of. You walk
If
in
only someone was caressing it.
and anyway. Oops. So did you end up using the photo or not?
Nope. Weirdly, I did not. I went with a stock photo.
All right, I got the next TikTok here is also unlabeled, so I don't know what it's gonna be. Silksong, but it's Scottish.
Well, looks like the flies caught the spider, eh, lads?
Oh man, yeah.
Owen, get the finger out, you wee bams. The big man wants this mad witch by the morning.
She's gone nowhere, boss. What's she got to do? Knit her way out? Oh, I'm all wet. Oh, I'm all cold. Oh, I'm all windswept.
Shut it, Gowbo, you wee tube. Careful, lads. Bridge.
Bridge, everybody.
I'm the bridge now.
What's a bridge?
Oh, no. Move it, lads. Didn't let that thing touch the carriage.
What hang?
Oh, that's nice. Look, a wee butterfly. Uh-oh. Hold on to your earth cheeks, boys. It's a long way down.
I haven't got any cheeks, boss. Boss, are we dead?
Aye, son. Aye. I'm afraid we're absolutely, totally well, looks like the
Nice.
Then this last one I labeled nocebo.
Ah.
Craziest story you'll ever hear. This guy was brought into the emergency department as an overdose. He took 29 of his antidepressant pills, chugged them at once in an attempt to end his life. Shortly after, he started to feel bad with headaches, nausea, dizziness, chest pains, and started to get scared, decided he wanted help. So he called 911. When he was brought into the ER, he had low blood pressure, his heart rate was fast, he was vomiting, he didn't look good at all. The resuscitation began with IV fluids to try and get his blood pressure up and also slow down his heart rate, but there was one complication. He didn't know which antidepressant he took. He was in a clinical trial for depression, and he was blind to the medication. So as he was being resuscitated, staff was running around trying to contact the research group to get the information on what antidepressant he had taken. And when they finally were able to get a hold of them, what they found out was shocking. He didn't overdose on antidepressants at all. He was actually in the placebo group. He was just taking sugar pills without any active medication in them whatsoever. When he was told this, his vital signs actually normalized within minutes. This was published in this case study, and it's called the nocebo effect. Basically, your brain expects something bad to happen, so your body manifests symptoms as if something bad did happen. To the extent that it dropped his blood pressure, rose his heart rate, and manifested severe physical symptoms. Now, this just illustrates the power of the brain-body connection. And if you feed your brain garbage, your body's going to feel like garbage. And it should get you thinking, if negative thinking alone can make somebody physically sick, what's capable with positive thinking? Craziest.
It's fascinating. I just pulled up the study.
So I knew about nocebo. I knew about placebo and nocebo
Right.
already, but like this video made me remember something recently, which was, remember when I was in the emergency room for lithium poisoning?
Yeah.
So I took lithium, right, for my doctor treatment depression. It's supposed to treat depression. Lithium, it's one way. So I started taking lithium, and then I got like these really bad headaches, and I was throwing up. And one of the, like, when I was given the lithium, the doctor said, like, if you get headaches, you know, you have to go to the emergency room for the lithium.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. So I got that. So I go to the emergency room. So they draw my blood. They do all, you know, and they're like, the lithium in your blood is not high. It's normal. Like there's nothing.
Oh, wow.
So they discharge me, right, and they say, we don't know why you have a headache, you know,
Right.
but it's not lithium poisoning, whatever it is. So I get home and I sort of said, you know, just I said like, oh, I guess there's something weird about me where I'm like allergic, quote unquote. Maybe allergic's not the right term, but allergic to lithium, basically, or not tolerant of lithium. And so I, you know, I told my doctor, hey, you know, this happened to me. I guess we should discontinue lithium and like try other things. Anyway, after seeing this, I'm like, wait, maybe it was nocebo. Maybe the only reason I got the
Yeah.
headache was because the doctor said, by the way, you know, if you get these
By the
symptoms,
way,
it's
this
really
could
bad.
cause this. Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
and if he hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have had those side effects. Maybe. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fascinating, right?
Yeah. Doll says, I'd love to know how to have positive thoughts because negative seems to be the default for a lot of people, including me.
Yeah, it's sometimes called the negativity bias, because probably because of evolution, right? Evolution is going to benefit people who have negative thoughts. Um, Sorry, that's the wrong way to say it because it suggests as if evolution has some sort of intent. People who had negative thoughts and worried about things and tried to avoid threats and over detect problems and all of those things probably had more children than people who are like, everything seems fine. This saber-toothed tiger seems super friendly. It's chill, cool. They probably didn't have a lot of children. So over time, we've all developed, most of us, a strongly negative bias, where our negative to positive thought ratio is usually 4 or 5 to 1, if not much higher. If you think about it, like if you think about all the emotion words, a huge number of them are negative, and then there's like, oh, happy, like it's just a known property of being human that unfortunately most of our thoughts and feelings are quote unquote negative.
There's an app I use that's trying to track my mood, I guess.
Mm.
And I'm trying to see if how can I show or the thing is, okay, I mean it's almost a running gag at this point, which is, let me take this screenshot and then maybe I can show it on the Discord or something like that. This screenshot doesn't show it that well, but can I open this? Does it zoom? Wow, why is it so small? What the heck?
It's very small, but you have 121 entries.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, this doesn't show too well, but okay, maybe this is a better screenshot. Let me take this and then share this on the Discord. This is over a year, I guess. Like for the past year, what my mood has been. And then let me get over the past month. Oops. Here, this is better. Point is, like, you see how range restricted it is? This is Alexithymia going on, right?
Right.
That's why I say that's the running gag.
Right. It's like, oh, sometimes you feel a 1.
But the thing is, like, it has all these words. Like, it says, let me take this screenshot now. It says, like, click on the words, I guess, that resonate with you, basically. And I don't know, in this app, I guess maybe it's an even balance of positive and negative words, but that's probably by design. I guess they're trying to avoid biasing you too much. They see calm,
Right.
content, drained, grateful, happy, hopeful, well, satisfied.
Interesting. My Fitbit alerts me when it detects me feeling an emotion, and then I'm supposed to log what it is, and it gives me like 8 options, and
Okay.
I'm never feeling any of them.
Yeah.
I'm
What
always
are
like,
the
oh,
options?
the options are stressed, frustrated, worried, excited, calm, content.
I think it's almost the same, like what you're saying. Like like
Yeah,
all the words you're saying I've seen in this app. So I don't know if maybe
right.
there's like a standardized somewhere where and then every app just takes that list.
Yeah. And I'm just like, huh, I wouldn't describe, I don't know, it's just never quite the right word.
So you have to pick one word or
Yeah.
okay, and this one it shows you a list and I say yes or no basically. Like I put check
Oh,
boxes
I see.
basically. So I just say, it doesn't phrase it like that, but the way I interpret it is I say, I just look at the word, I say, does it resonate with me? Like, I see the word calm, I say, am I calm? I guess, yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then so I just check the ones, and then so here's a checklist. These are all the ones I checked on this today, I think, right? No, this is yesterday, Wednesday, March 18th at 5 p.m. ish. And then down here, these are like, what is the main thing contributing to you having these emotions? Health, hobby, task, travel, money, or the ones I checked. Also check boxes.
Yeah, I don't know. I realized that like I know my own emotional state very well, but I don't think I label it.
Doll says, I used to have the Finch app and loved it, but stopped being consistent with it. Yeah, someone recommended the Finch app to me, and I used it for a while, but it was too much. Like, you have to take care of a baby bird. Is basically it's like a Tamagotchi type thing. And I was like, I don't want to take care of this baby bird. I got other things to do, so I stopped using it. I was like, I never got into it. Right? I didn't empathize or emotionally attach to the baby bird.
Right.
I was like, this is just a chore that I don't want to do, so I stopped doing it. All right, I guess we'll do the game now.
All right.
She says, poor baby bird.
Poor baby bird.
You guys should read Paradox of Choice if you haven't. It's pretty good. The argument is basically like when you have a lot of choices presented to you, like people think more choice is always good, but he's saying sometimes it's not. And having too many choices can overwhelm you. That's the basic idea of the book.
Right.
It's an interesting thesis, not one that I had thought of before I read the book. Where the heck is Silksong? Here it is. Oops. Sometimes more is just more. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know how intuitive it is. You guys feel the guy's claim, Barry Schwartz's claim is about, but it wasn't at all intuitive to me when I heard that. I used to think naively. I said, well, of course, more choice is always good, right? Like, and if you're perfectly rational, then it is, right? Like from a utilitarian point of view. But we have like limited cognition and all sorts of things like that, which details that make it so that it's not true that more choice is always good.
Right.
So last time when we were playing this game, we got cursed, which means we can't heal and we can't use any of our abilities or anything like that. Well, it's not that we can't use our abilities. We can't use any items like tools or whatever.
Right.
And Dahl was like, there's a secret ending if you beat the last boss while in the state. And I was like, well, guess I gotta do that now. So we're trying to beat the last boss while in that state. And we got pretty close, I guess. We're not super close, but we did way better than I expected. So we'll probably continue that. But before we continue that, because I think I'm gonna need time to warm up anyway with the controls. I did take while watching VOD, I found there was a path that we could have taken, but we didn't. So I took a screenshot of that, and then we can maybe go there and then see what's there as a warm up, and then we'll go back and we'll fight the boss afterwards. Why is the game taking so long to load? What the heck? I don't think I've seen the loading screen play for this long before. Horn is doing her little running animation in the bottom right corner. Just running and running and running. What the heck is going on? This is really taking a long time.
It is taking a long time.
Dahl says, takes a long time to get to Far Loom because it's far, like PHAR. Let me open up Task Manager to see what the heck is happening with my computer. Why? Like, is it using a disk? Is it of course, as soon as I do that, it's done. All right. How much money do we have? Probably not that much, surely. Okay, I think the easiest way to get... Oh, we don't even have compass. Holy shit. When we're trying to go to the... explore the thing. So it might not be that fun to actually try to go explore this thing, but we'll do at least one attempt, I guess. Check the job board, no jobs. I think it's this way. Okay, so I think, I'm not sure, but I think we're here. No, I think we're here. We're probably here. Okay, so I gotta go down and then to the right. More loading. What the heck is going on? Okay, let me open up Task Manager, because every time I do that, obviously, the game's immediately gonna... Oh, yeah, as soon as I do it, the game loads. It's like when you're slacking off at work and your boss is like, you know, what are you doing? Or as soon as your boss checks, that's when you finish the task. Oh, there's a Frame drop there. Now you're loading screen. Gosh darn it, what the heck? Alright. Open up Task Manager. Network is saturated. I guess, yeah, that makes sense because I'm trying to stream to Discord, not Discord, Zoom and Twitch at the same time. Otherwise, it's CPU that's saturated, it looks like. Windows is indexing the search, which I wish it wouldn't, but what can you do? Okay, back to the game. I don't know where I am. Because we don't have compass. There was a bunch of paths to right, so maybe I just want to head towards the right-ish.
I think you're talking to me, but the game is so loud relative to your voice that I actually can't tell for sure.
Yeah, I am talking.
Oh, okay.
Are you, is there a way for you to lower the stream volume? In Discord, you can change the volume of the shared computer sound versus the person speaking sound. I don't know if you can do that in
Not that I'm
Zoom.
aware of. I don't know. I don't think so. I can try.
Let me see. Zoom. Share video roll volume. No, yeah, I'm looking online. It says that I have to change the volume of the app. You as a listener cannot
Yeah.
adjust the volume. Okay, let me see. Let's put 4. So how's this? Are you able to hear me with, or you want it louder
Yep.
or quieter?
No, that's good.
Okay, so if that's good for you, then now I'm gonna have to adjust the volume on my mixer so that it sounds good on Twitch. Is this good? Let's see. I think this is probably fine. The only thing is that it like I turned up the whole desktop audio volume on Twitch, which means that if someone does like a raid or there's a sound alert, it's probably gonna be pretty loud.
Okay.
For I guess for you also, but mainly for the Twitch viewers. Oops. Oops. Oh God. Yeah, so here, this is the new secret area that
Sweet.
maybe actually I don't. Oh, there is something here. What the heck? What's this place? There's nothing here?
Hmm.
This just takes me back to where I was, isn't it? What? Oops. This is new, I guess, because there's coins in there that I didn't take. I definitely could have taken it. What the heck? Oh, frick. This guy came out of nowhere. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose all my coins too.
Don't do it. Don't die.
Because I can't heal or anything like that. Yeah, this is that. I think these dangly things, this was money, and I think we already took it, so we've been here.
Oh, okay.
I think so, anyway. Well, I guess that was it. I'm gonna quit out so I can warp back to the bench.
Okay.
That was the lame secret passageway that I thought was a new area that we didn't see yet, but we've been there, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, time to go try to fight the boss, I guess. Gosh darn it. Doll says, I can't wait for you to see my favorite area.
Hmm.
Implying that there's an area we haven't seen yet then.
Yep.
What the frick? Trying to remember how to get up there again. I think it's this path. Okay. We don't need these 3 healths, right? We'll be fine. And we only have like $100 basically. Not even $100. Okay. See if I remember how to do any of this. Can you draw on the screen, by the way, Steph? It seems like there's Zoom has an option for that.
Yeah, there's a whiteboard feature, but I don't know. I don't ever use it, so I don't know.
But like you could draw on the screen to say like go this way or something like that, right? And
I think so.
oops. So why don't you try that right now? Why don't you tell me what to do to beat this boss in diagram form?
Oh, if I do that, it stops screen sharing.
Oh. That's too bad. Is it screen share right now, or do you need me to reset it?
Oh, you're sharing screen.
Okay.
I canceled it out.
Okay. I was hoping you could draw like on top of the screen and then I see it on the screen as well.
Right, right.
I feel like we should be able to do that, right? Because like if you're like, let's say we're a business and we're developing software, right? I would want to be able to draw a circle on the screen, like because you're showing me or I'm showing you the product, and you're like, oh, you see this button? I want you to move it over here and make it green or whatever. You know, like that
Yep.
seems like the type of feature I would expect
Yep.
Zoom to have. Is it this way? It's this way. Garama, says Doll.
It always sounds to me like, put him up.
Oh, yeah. I was all in the air when she started that, and I was like, I don't know if I can land on the ground quickly enough to then jump again and then do the parry. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm in the air again. Oh wow, I don't know how I dodged that. I guess maybe the hitbox isn't as big as I thought for her swipe attack. Okay, we're good. For some reason I thought I was supposed to stand in the center, but no, you're supposed to not stand in the center when that happens. Oh fuck, why did I dash? I should have just stayed there. What the heck? Well, I tried something fancy and it didn't work out. I did my harpoon dash, and I didn't realize it would like ricochet me off of her to the left. And then because I moved left, I ended up getting hit by the pins. Freaking don't like. I don't know. It must be because I don't have my stuff. I feel like my pogo is different than normal. Bell says, I still can't believe we didn't get Shaw in Silksong. Shaw as the battle cry, you mean? Like, you're saying Hornet never says Shaw in this game? Because she does say Shaw in Hollow Knight 1. Yes, says Dahl. That is what she means. Oh. Okay, we're good. That was close. Oh. Okay. What the heck? I keep missing a whole bunch. Holy shit. Okay, that was like lucky parry. Oh fuck. Okay, made it. Come on. She was dodging so much. How am I down to 3 health? Did I get hit 3 times? I only got hit once. Oh, maybe I got hit on the way up. I can't remember. And then maybe I took double damage from something. That must be it. Because then 1 plus 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. Oh no, fuck yeah. Come on. The fucking, oh shit. Oh god. I tried to do a harpoon dash and then the, no, fuck. I couldn't find a good spot to stand there. I tried to do the harpoon dash and then the pin blocked it. Like I was trying to harpoon dash into her. Hey, Doll, or if anyone else knows, how much damage does the harpoon thing, like this thing, do relative to my nail damage? I've upgraded my needle only once, I think. Gosh darn it. Like, is it worth using the harpoon thing? Like, am I actually dealing more damage, or if it's basically the same damage, it's not worth doing it. Gosh darn it. In Hollow Knight 1, the like the spells tend to do a lot more damage than the nail, so it's like really worth learning how to incorporate spells into your fights if you want to kill bosses quickly. Are you still there, Steph?
Yep.
So people will memorize the damage numbers for like every spell with every configuration of items and every upgrade level. Because some of the charms make the spells deal more damage and things like that. And so you can make an educated decision about, when to use what.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was I was watching someone stream Hollow Knight 1 on Twitch, and they were like a beginner, I guess. Like basically they haven't beaten the game yet. So I guess that's what I mean by beginner. But they were on a Discord call with people who speedrun Hollow Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, not a beginner. So the speedrunners were trying to advise the streamer on what to do. And the thing, often when this happens, what happens a lot is that the person giving the advice doesn't take into account that the person playing, or how should I phrase it? The right advice to give beginners is different from the right advice to give experts. And a lot of people don't take this into account, but in this particular case, they did take into account. They were pretty good, the speedrunners. I think I did disagree with them on some things. Like they were saying you should do this, and I was like, if this is your first playthrough, don't do that. That's not a good. Like it's more you're gonna have more success if you do the quote unquote beginner strat. But overall, I think they did a good job. And one thing I remember that stood out to me in that was in Hollow Knight there's the spell where you go downwards, descending dark or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of it to show you what the spell I'm talking about. Yeah, so here's the knight. He's standing here. And like the idea is you jump up and you press down and spell, and he comes down and smashes, and then there these two like shockwaves come out of the ground, right?
Yeah.
So apparently, the left shockwave does 4 damage and the right shockwave does 5 damage. For whatever reason. Like, it's not symmetric. You know what I mean?
Strange.
And so the streamer knew that, I guess, because she hangs out with these speedrunners, right? So she's fighting this boss, and she's like, oh, like the left shockwave does, or the right shockwave does more damage, right? And the speaker is like, yeah, but don't worry about that. Like, you know, this is the first time you're playing the game. Like, you're just trying to beat the boss. Do not worry about like which side does more damage. It really doesn't. Like, it's a super micro optimization, right? For it's like saying, you want to be a race car driver.
Right.
What color should you paint the car? Because different colors will reflect light differently, which affects the momentum of the photons bouncing off of your vehicle, right?
Yeah.
So, like, yes, there's an effect, but at your level, don't worry about it.
Right.
Oh, shit. Yeah. And so that's sort of the question I'm asking Doll right now. I'm saying, like, doesn't matter if, like, should I intentionally try to use more of my harpoon dash because it does make a difference, or it doesn't really make a difference, so don't bother. Doll says it's the same as a needle hit, the same amount of damage. Interesting. So it doesn't matter. I don't need to try to optimize needle hit harpoon dashes. The benefit is that you get closer easier without walking back and forth. Yeah, but like, it has this bounce that I am not used to yet. Like, so I don't know if I can control it that well. Like, I end up in a position that I don't intend to be in, which makes it a little risky. Oh god. I feel like those. So it shows like debris or something like, I forget what it shows. It shows, yeah, it shows these silks to show where the spikes are gonna spawn, the floor spikes. And I felt like there wasn't any silk strands there, so I was like, so it's safe to stand there, but nope. It was like a little bit more to the left than what the silks show. Oh god, I'm in trouble. Maybe no, I'm okay. This is fuck. Yeah, no, fuck. I wasn't sure when it spawned there. I'm like, maybe if I just stand still, like right here, it'll be okay. But I couldn't tell for sure, and it wasn't okay.
But not so much.
There's this concept of hitboxes. I don't know if you're familiar with it in video games, which is,
oh yeah,
there's like the sprite of the character, the image, and then there's the hitbox, which is like, if you're in that box, you're gonna take damage or deal damage or whatever.
Yeah, you've explained this to me. It's sounding familiar. Yeah.
This is Street Fighter. So these are her legs, and she's punching up in the air. And the idea is like, anything, if an enemy is in this red box, it'll take damage. And if an enemy attacks this green box, she'll receive damage, this character. So the idea is like, if you like kick her here, she won't take damage. Like, you'll see visually, oh, you know, I kicked her foot, but it's not in the hitbox, so she doesn't take damage. But if you kick her here, there's nothing there. So you say, oh, it won't hurt me, right? But actually, she will get hit because it's in the hitbox.
But yeah, gotcha.
So that was that situation there. I was like standing there, the silk, you know, her strands were like running across my head, and I'm like, well, I don't know what my hitbox is, but hopefully I'm outside. Like, it's, you know, I won't, but no, I was in the hitbox. So the silk hit me, and then I got...
Sadly.
Yeah. Because the thing is, her head is huge. Hornet, like her two spikes, her horns, So I'm like,
They
how
are
much
big,
of
yeah.
how much of those horns are in the hitbox and how much of is outside? You know?
Yeah.
Gosh, alright. Oh, this is bad, yeah. Oh, what the heck? This is a bad run. I'm doing a lot of dumb mistakes. Yeah, it's fine. Let's reset and I'll try again.
Reset and try again.
What? What the heck? I bumped my head onto that healing thing.
Put 'em up.
The other advantage, actually, for Doll, we were talking about the harpoon strike, is that her, like, there's an attack speed if you just mash nail, right? Like, I can, oh fuck, hang on. I can only hit her, like, I can only swing my nail so many times per second. Like, here I'm mashing as quickly as I can, and you see how, like, it's like, pretty slow. Maybe, like, twice per second I can hit. Like, when she was on the ground, I was just mashing, standing next to her, mashing as quickly as possible. But when I do the, harpoon thing, I can actually do like 3 attacks in quick succession. Looks like, oops.
That's pretty good.
So that's like a much higher DPS. Oh shit.
DPS?
Damage per second.
Damage per second, of course.
So I want to not stand in the center at first. And then when this ends, then I do stand in the center. I missed a free hit. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. There. Oops. Oh fuck. Yeah. That was not. The needles went horizontal, and I think I was in. I don't remember what happened. I knew whatever it was, I wouldn't be able to jump in time. I guess I must have been in the air. So as soon as I saw the needles line up horizontally, I'm like, okay, the time it takes for them to swing, or fly towards me is too short. I won't be able to jump. So I'm just gonna take damage.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. She gets faster the second phase, says Doll. Plausible. if it is, it's pretty subtle. I think it's not a big effect. Wow, I can't freaking pogo. I can't get the height. There we go. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a big speed up in the second phase. There probably is, but it's probably a minor one. I feel like it's really more the she does the rocks falling from the ceiling, the spikes coming out of the ground, and when she does the threads everywhere, she does like a double thread thing, right? Like she does it twice in a row basically. And I think it's those three combinations that just make it a lot harder. The second phase. I don't feel like there's probably a minor speed up, but I don't feel like the speed up is the main thing making it harder. Okay. Yeah, here she only does it once during phase 1. Yeah, no. Where I stood, there was like no good spot, I feel like. Because there was like a triangle with the pointy side down on me.
Yeah.
So if I just stand there, like if I jump, I'm gonna hit the base of the triangle. And so I was like, maybe if I just stand, you know, I don't know what the hitbox is for the feet, but maybe I'll be okay. Yeah, kind of like this. Oh, but that hit me too. Guys, take a screenshot. There was no way that was like I was. If you look at the pixels, I was not. It doesn't overlap, so it's one of those like hitboxes bigger than the character type thing. Like, there's no way that actually touched my sprite. Gosh darn it. Wow, I hit my head again. Why do they have these like downward, these little, I don't know what to call it, archways? Oh shit! On the bottom of these platforms to bang your head against. This seems like annoying. I feel like the game's lagging a bit too. Like I'm trying to, when I run around it skips frames or something.
Yeah.
Which makes motion a little bit harder to control. What am I at? -2 HP, something like that? Yeah, I'm at -2, okay. Fucking heck. Wow, yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of harpoons to see if I can do the optimizing the DPS, but it's really putting me in a tough position afterwards because of the bounce, the ricochet. Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay, we're good. Oh, fit. Okay, this is a good spot. There we go. Yeah, so for the harpoon, when I do this, like, there's one damage when the harpoon hits her, and then one damage when I fly towards her. And then after I fly towards her, I can do a manual swing, so that's like 3 hits like all in a row right there. Which is why I think the DPS is pretty good. Oops. It's just that I don't end up where I expect to end up, so sometimes I'm surprised, and then I have to like very quickly make a decision about which way to dodge or something, and I don't make the right decision because I'm not where I thought I would be. But I think maybe if I just do it more, like if I just keep using my harpoon, then I'll gradually learn what the bounce looks like, and then I'll be able to predict where I'm going to end up, and then make the right decision for dodge directions. You end up right at the neo tip, but probably learnable. Well, no, because like there's a bounce too, right? Like, so here, like I end up in this case, there's no bounce because I think it's not an enemy, right? Like I end up here at the wall. But if it were an enemy, I think what happens is then you bounce off and then you end up like maybe here or something like that. I feel like you're bouncing off because like the thing is I bounce back and then I'll bump into the needles that she has. Oh shit. I'm too high. Oh god, no, no! Oh, I got lucky there because the horizontal needles were coming. And I didn't feel like I was in a good position for that. Gosh darn it. And it was too high. Yep, I was too high. There's a song like that, right? I forget how, like, I tried to do something, but I was high or something, but then I got high. I forget how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You think we're gonna do this whole stream and not make any progress? Like we just don't beat her and we give up and we come back next week?
I think so because I have that presentation tomorrow, so I'm just about gonna have to call it.
All right, I guess this is the last attempt, which means I have to win it this time.
Yep, right now.
Freaking heck. Oh shit. Tried to parry, but it didn't work. Oh god. Oh no. Fucking heck. Okay. Oh, PG. Just in time, says Shotcar. Yep, just in time.
Just in time.
Shotcar, we had so much technical difficulties today at the start. I'm streaming on Zoom instead of Discord to Steph.
Right. It's one of those nights. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Yep, thank you. GG's. We did explore that. There was that side part, right, where I was like, oh, I wonder if there's a secret there. So we went there and there was no secret, but at least now we can check it off our list.
That was pretty exciting, right? It's good content.
So yeah, I guess that's it. See you later, Steph.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye. Why is my thing not loading? Oh, there we go. Steph, oh, I think Steph is gone, but Dal says good luck to Steph with the presentation. Good night, yes. Interact. Play. Oh my god. That's so loud. Sorry. I had to turn the volume way up because Steph was... Anyway. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Regular schedule is top left corner of the screen every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. It's about 2 hours ago in your time zone. We got the Steph Thursday streams where we will be playing Silksong for the foreseeable future. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 3.5 hours ago in your time zone. We got the Solo Saturday stream where I play random games from my review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates to the schedule and any announcements for off-schedule streams. Aaron says, later, dude. Thanks for streaming. All right, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll be posting the update schedule in the Discord, and I think that's it. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the cap raid while I press on the raid.